This is Ivy, and this is Beyond the Mic.
What's up, guys? This is Quincy from RGM, and this is another episode of RGM Presents Beyond the Mic. We have a special guest with us, Ivy. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Doing perfect. So I got a chance to listen to your song Oblivion, and I can just tell that there was talent there, that you have a bright future. And so I wanted to get to know you a little bit more. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Who is Ivy as a person?
Who is I as a person? Wow. Very inspirational. Like, I gather a lot of memories and a lot of moments, and then I create that into songs. So if you listen to all my songs on Spotify, you'll kind of hear there's a story that goes along with it if you listen to the lyrics. So yeah, quite funny, bubbly, just joking, not too serious, quite laid back actually. But yeah, there's a lot of genres in there as well, so it's not really a set genre. So yeah, it's more like Ivy.
So like pretty much a down-to-earth type of person.
Yeah, pretty chill. So yeah.
Who is Ivy the artist, which you spoke about a little bit. Is Ivy the person and Ivy the artist the same person?
Yes, Ivy, yeah. I mean, it's just like, it's me, isn't it? So, like, I always base all my songs off of my experience. Very emotional, a lot of songs are based off of my life. So it's kind of like a diary, if anything. So yeah, I'd say they're the same person, yeah.
So there's no alter ego that you have?
No, it's just because of
artist?
my first name, because I was on BBC recently, so they were saying about Rebecca or Ivy, but I'm known more as Ivy the artist. That's just my first name, so yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'm a binger. Go on Netflix and we binge watch shows. I just binge watched Real Housewives of Madagascar.
Oh yeah.
So I'm looking to now binge music. I want to binge your music, Ivy. What is the biggest takeaway I would get from binging your music?
I've got an album coming out in July, and that is a massive story of my life, of me being in uni, my experience there, binging my kind of music. I think you would go through an experience not only by listening but also emotionally. A lot of people say that they're quite touched by my music, with like emotions, and it's very immersed in it. So I feel like you would go through an experience. People have said that it's kind of changed their life in a way. Some of my music does help people with grief and a lot of trauma that they're going through as well. So I think honestly it would really benefit, mentally, like with mental health and things. And it's just something you can chill back and listen to.
So like music with a purpose, which is very important. Music with a purpose. Okay. So you mentioned mental health. What does that mean to you? Some of your beliefs and some of your ideals when it comes to mental health?
I think it's a very, very valid thing for everyone, actually. It's a special thing that you need to take care of. And if you don't, then, it can be very dangerous. I went through a very rough time during uni, and, I had to take care of my mental health. And part of that was actually through music. It's like an emotional outlet for me. As I was making all these songs, it kind of stringed together this story of my mental health and my journey and how I've kind of grown from that and healed from it. I'd say mental health is a very, very serious thing that, I take. It's precious to me. So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I mean, that's one thing that I love to listen to. People open up about that more and more, especially in this day and age. Extremely important. And for artists like you who are inspiration, you're definitely helping other people out that listen to your music. So you mentioned inspiration. Who are some of your musical influences growing up, and it can be family also?
I have to say, so my family is very, very musical. From like day one, I was introduced to piano when I was like age 3. Like, I was in love with music. People around me, my parents, very musical, so I was very inspired to create music from a very young age. Kind of growing up, I started listening to like Billie Eilish, Joy Crooks, Summer Walker, things like that. I kind of started to grab genres and like little tunes I would hear and kind of be like, I want to make that, like that's something I really want to do. So when you listen to my music, it's probably like a mixture of all those types of artists and things. So yeah, I do love to like try and replicate that sound that everyone kind of enjoys. I've been compared to by BBC Radio, saying they're like, oh, she's the British Billie kind of thing, because I love Billie Eilish, genuinely.
Okay.
I love her sound. It is so good. It challenges me because I want to try and make that.
I love Billie Eilish's last album. What was your favorite song from that last album?
I have to say, I liked Overheated, just because the beginning is very, I don't know, it's very eerie. I love the synths, I love the use of the beats. I like quite chilled, relaxed stuff, but she kind of added a twist on it, and I love her use of vocal work as well, surrounding the person, like whilst they're listening. It's just incredible.
We are in agreement on that, yes. So Oblivion is your lead single. That's the one that I got a chance to listen to and I loved. What does that song mean to you? And for the people that haven't heard it yet, what is it about?
It is a memory of mine. So when I was back in uni, I went through a very rough patch. It was through a breakup, and a lot of the people around me were quite oblivious to the occasion. So I would be quite, I was struggling a little bit, but no one around me really knew. And so I felt quite ignored by, and quite like, oh, they're really oblivious to this. Like, I can't believe they can't see this kind of thing. I feel like there's people out there that have the same thing, the same experience, where like, I'm trying to reach out, I'm trying to, get help, and no one around me is really listening. There's a slight aggression in the song. If you hear the beat, it's quite punchy, just to kind of, make it that really strong message of like, you don't want to be living in oblivion. You don't want to be living with people around you not really caring, So I made this song just to kind of show that struggle that everyone can go through.
What's your favorite part about the song?
Oh, favorite part, man. There's one section actually in particular that everyone seems to like love. They're like, I love this part. But I go from singing really slowly to going quite fast. It's kind of like in a rap beat. So it's, yeah, I can kind of rap.
Ooh.
Yeah. When I started that, I was like, I want to switch it up. I want to like make this as interesting as possible. So I had that, but then also my favorite part is the beginning intro where you get that first beat, and you also get, that weird, I have like a weird synth vocoder on that like surrounds the listener. And I love that bit because it's just so weird and like, it's wacky. It's not normal. It's not something you would listen to and be like, oh, I've heard this before. Like, it's something unique, I'd say.
That's funny. My next question is, can you drop a 16-bar freestyle rap for us? No, I'm just joking. Just joking.
Oh my god.
You mentioned to us that you're from London. So it's 2024. I am in London on vacation and I am starving. What is your go-to restaurant or go-to food that you would suggest?
I would go to Covent Garden just because the street food there is amazing. They've got like tacos, or they've got burgers, and they've got like really like messy kind of food. So like, if you want to go there and have a good meal, then go there because it is the best place.
Awesome. Notes taken. Yes. You mentioned uni. For people that don't know what that is, like myself, when you say that, what are you referring to?
Uni is like after the age of maybe 17. It's just basically where you start doing degrees before you do a job. It's after GCSE and A levels, so I'd say college.
In between high school and college?
High school and college is like in between. It's like, you know, when you're around 18, 19.
Okay,
yeah.
That's cool. I learned something new.
Yeah, there we go.
If we were all banished to Mars tomorrow, we can only take one item because we are being taken there by Spirit Airlines. What would that item be?
Oh my goodness. One item?
Just
Nothing
one
else.
item. Just one item. Human beings, I guess that won't qualify as an item, but...
No. Yeah, probably not objects. Let me think. Just one thing. I have to say, probably my ukulele, if anything.
Ooh.
Genuinely.
Okay.
I don't think I could. I know this sounds really cheesy and corny, but I genuinely don't think I could live without music, so I'd have to take my ukulele with me and just be there, strumming along. Maybe I'm being stupid. Maybe I should have said like food or something. But I don't.
Not a phone.
Yeah, I know.
Not a lighter.
Well, I don't. Oh man, now I'm second guessing now. I'm gonna stick with ukulele.
That's a good answer.
You know, I'm sticking.
That is a perfect answer. That is a perfect answer. I know I've tortured you with so many questions. This is the last one, I promise.
Okay.
What is next for I.V.Y?
So much. Man, I've been honestly hiding away from 20 to 21, literally just beavering away, making all these tracks. Album coming out in July. I have maybe two to three more single releases, just as like a teaser before the album. I've got an EP that I'm collaborating with a producer called Mazo. We've already done a few tracks. Yeah, it's insane. I've got so many collaborations I'm doing. It's incredible, honestly. Finding my way through, seeing if I can perform eventually. I'd love to do that. So yeah, that kind of stuff's going on.
Okay, awesome, perfect. We'll definitely keep tabs on you. You know, make sure we check out what you have next. So that is it. You passed.
Oh, cool.
This is I I feel like we got to know you more. So once again, thank you for doing this interview with us. We once again look forward to seeing what you have next. Do you want to plug your socials for everybody?
Yeah, so if you want to go and check me out, you can go to I.V.TheArtist.com. That's my website. Has all my links and details in there as well. And then also, if you want to find me on Spotify or on SoundCloud, you can find me as I.V.Y, all caps with, bullet points in between. So, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Well, that is it for this episode of RGM Presents Beyond the Mic. Until then, peace.
Cool.